Eba here, so we'll get going as soon as he sits down and you guys are ready to go.
How's everybody doing?
Hey, Nick, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Wanted to ask you, big win like that, huge win, but we're in COVID. You guys celebrated. We all saw that. What's the reaction? You guys can't really associate much with the students. I mean, I think the quad got TP'd again, though, right?
Yeah, it always gets TP'd, and I think that's kind of their way of saying, like, hey, might not have been there, but we were watching. Great win. So it's always good to come back. I remember whenever last year when I live off campus now, but when I lived on campus last year, I'd always make sure to walk back to my dorm through the quad just so I could see it TP'd every time.
It's a different celebration, I guess, now when you can't really be, with the students at all.
Yeah, it's different. There's nothing. It's hard because normally, after the game, we usually go over to the student section and do our alma mater, and then now we've just been going over to the cheerleaders and the dance team and the band. So it's definitely different, but at the end of the day, it's still a win for the university.
How do you feel the kicking game's going right now, Nick? Not only did you go 3 for 3, but it seems like both Ivan and Jack are doing well in their roles. How do you guys kind of assess how that part of the game's going?
Yeah, we feel really good right now. I feel really good with the operation. I feel like Murph's holding well. Jacob's been snapping a lot better. Jack's been doing great jobs on kickoffs, whether it's putting it out of the back of the end zone or doing sky kicks or anything they've asked him to, really. And Ivan's really came on punting. He had a rough game at the start, but really showed some confidence and some just great resilience coming back and having a couple great days. And he's been really working in practice and punting well. So it's really good to see him put it out on the field.
With under a minute to go and nursing a 7-point lead, did you want a chance to kick that field goal to kind of put things out of reach?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I wanted that really bad. I mean, I haven't had a opportunity to hit anything 50 or further, and that would have been exactly a 50-yarder. So I really wanted it, but I think it was a good decision for the team to punt it instead of risking me missing it or, God forbid, someone blocking it and them starting with the ball right there or even further down the field. So at the end of the day, I know it was the right decision for the team, but a little selfishly, I wanted to kick the field goal at the time.
So on that drive, are you getting ready? Are you warming up, getting prepared, and then once you hear the decision, did you watch the punt and the coverage?
Yeah, so I kick all the way up till third down. Then third down, I come up and I'm near Clausen because he's making the final decision, and I'm sitting there and he says we're gonna punt. I don't know if anybody watched TV, but I was pretty upset and I was pretty mad. But after, and Ivan did a great job pooching. I wasn't mad after that. I knew it was the right decision. So,
Nick, you're not very good at hiding emotions.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's love the game. I get into it every time I go on the field. I want to show everyone that I'm the best. So when I miss an opportunity to do that, I'm upset about it.
Going back to Ivan for a second, the rough game he had at State. You had a rough game early in your career. Did you talk to him about that and kind of tell him, like, look, this is only one game, 2 games into your career, like it's gonna pass?
Yeah. I try to talk to him as much as I can because he's literally going through the same situation I went through. I missed my very first kick at Tulane and felt like the whole world was stomping on my head for missing it. So I just told him to just settle down. One punt doesn't define you, and just to go back out there and kick him how you do in practice because, I mean, that man hits bombs in practice.
Nick, is the post-game celebration where you guys huddle and Clausen talks to you and it looks like a scrimmage and then everybody breaks out dancing. Is that a staple that's going to be there for a while now, or is that just a COVID thing?
I honestly don't know. I get it. It started two games ago, and Clausen was like, "We're just gonna bring you up right here because that was just such a great win." I was like, "Okay," and we're just all out there, and we pretty much he gives us a speech that he would normally give in the locker room. So I would assume it's for COVID because he knows as soon as right after he gives that speech that we're all gonna go crazy. So I guess he'd just rather us go crazy outside and all around each other than he would inside. It's probably a good call.
A little more room on the field than there is in the locker room there in Bridger.
Yeah, I think I danced from the 50 to the goal line. So, and I'm not a very good dancer.
That was going to be the next question was, are you a good dancer?
No, not a good dancer. No, not at all.
You'll leave that up to who on the team would you say is the ones that need to be seen dancing?
Oh, goodness. There's a lot of right answers to this question. Trey Red's good dancer. Christian Beal, Boogie, Jasir, Ty Hardiman. I mean, the list goes on. They're all a lot better than me.
There's a lot of them claiming the title.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Claiming the title.
Anything else for Nick? Thanks, guys.